Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Mythic Legions Krampus. And as you can see, it comes in this amazing, cool looking package that we've never really seen before, with the Four Horsemen logo at the bottom, Krampus done in the branches with that amazing Krampus artwork on the front. The first thing that I saw when I opened up the box was not only the giant Krampus box, but we also got a little bit of a bonus. We got a little Happy Holidays card. And this has artwork that we will see on the actual Krampus packaging. And it's blank on the inside, but on the back, it does have that awesome Krampus design. The logo, Four Horsemen. I mean, this was just a nice little added bonus, which I thought was really, really nice of them to toss in. On the right side of the box, it says Four Horsemen. Got that Krampus logo with a little bit of a icy look to him with the snow and everything. Just amazing artwork on the package. And then as it goes down, you can go to those websites to really check out what Four Horsemen and Mythic Legions are all about. Left side of the box reveals some nice artwork of trees that are covered in snow. On the back of the package, we do have some read-up information, so feel free if you'd like to pause it. And then as you zoom out, we got the snowy, blizzardy artwork on the back. And here we got the top window of the package of the Four Horsemen getting creative, making that top window their logo. Now, the great thing about this figure is it's magnetized in this nice packaging, opening up, revealing the figure. And we can actually remove the figure, but before I get the details, you can see on the back, we got some cool artwork. And I mean, Krampus down there. But you also can just take it all out because this is magnetic on both sides. And you got yourself this really, really nice backdrop. And it just looks phenomenal. And if you really wanted to, you could technically stick this somewhere to add to the background as well. Krampus comes with a pair of gripping hands. Now we do get Krampus's tail separately. It's sculpted and painted really nicely with some dry brushing, but there are directions on the Four Horsemen site, or actually their YouTube channel, to be able to put this tail in without breaking that little ball off. You got to heat up his little butthole and then you pop this in. So just be mindful. I'll actually link the video down below so you don't break the tail of Krampus, because they even stated they don't want a bunch of people calling in that they broke the tail when they told you how to actually attach it. Now, you're not going to be Krampus without a bunch of your birch tree branches or sticks or whatever you want to classify these as, but you do get this as one of his weapons. It looks really good. It looks like it's wrapped up sticks, as it should be. Krampus also comes with his chains, and they are sculpted very nicely. They got a little keyhole in there. They look like they are crafted by blacksmiths. I mean, you could see like the indentations of either being made or just from usage. And we do get a metal chain, which is awesome. I'm always happy when companies use metal chains. Another accessory that I like that Krampus comes with and adds really to the holiday festivities is we get a bunch of little jingle bells. They actually function. And we got this little red string so you can tie this around your Krampus. We do get a spool of rope as well. And this actually works with the next accessory I will be showing you. We get Krampus's little basket. And this thing is done really, really well. I left the clear rubber band on there because the lid comes off. I don't know how easily it'll come off, but we're going to check that out while I review it. But it's still cool that we got the red, the green. The red sort of bleeds into that top part of the wicker, and we got the spot to wrap that rope through. And this is a nice, hefty little wicker basket. Now, I know what he does is usually he'll grab the kids and cram them in the basket and stuff. And I do have a figure that has a child that will fit perfectly in this. But let's see how easily that lid comes off. So we got the rubber band on there, and it's actually on there. Oh, it's a thin lid. Wait, what? So we got this, but there's stuff inside. What the hell? They're in there really good. Okay. What the? I wasn't expecting this. So we got ourselves a skull, painted well, sculpted nicely. Okay, does the jaw move? Looks like articulated jaw. That's pretty wicked. And this can actually pop onto your figures. It's got like the part there, but that's not all. They would put this in there. So we get the typical Mythic Legions sash. If you guys haven't seen this a million times. So that was crammed in there. We got another skull wrapped in plastic. This is a different looking skull. That's done really well. And ready to pop onto a figure. That's okay. So he has like skulls and bones of the kids that he's grabbed. And holy crap, we get a pair of alternate like skeleton hands, like gripping hands. So those come out of the little bag there. Yeah. Little skeleton hands. I don't own any skeletons, but that's cool. So then you could see that this is now empty. I was not expecting that. I don't know if anybody was. Because you got this lid that I just dropped. It drops in the most awkward spot. All right. So you got this thin little lid that goes over it. And it still has weight to it, but I didn't realize that they were going to put stuff in it. An up close look at Krampus, and he looks amazing. They painted the teeth nicely, added a gloss to the upper teeth and a little bit to the tongue, just making it look gnarly. The red eyes, the gray dry brushing through the hair. It is a very, very well done sculpt. It screams Krampus. I mean, it looks like Krampus. We got the horns done really, really well. Dry brush with brown. His figure's primarily black with a lot of dry brushing going on. Lots and lots of dry brushing. It looks amazing. Now, the head sculpted everything is all new. The little hair thing, like his mane, that looks new. But the whole body, now I'm going to zoom out here. His whole body and down to the armor, the loincloth, the hooves. This is pretty much Balfagar, and do apologize if I'm mangling his name, but that came with the Aether Wave, just all in black, you know, repainted, but I'm okay with it because I don't even know if these are supposed to, if these are originally on the figure. Maybe these are marks from the what's in the package, but either way, looks like some battle damage there, and the veins, it works. I mean, for a repaint and a reuse with the new head sculpt and a bunch of fun accessories, I mean, they did a pretty good job. I wouldn't expect them to resculpt an entire figure just to make a Krampus, because they didn't know how this was going to sell, but man, this thing looks badass. Well done for a repaint of an entire body, and a heck of a job on this sculpt of this head, man. This is how you do facial expressions. Like, look at all that sculpt work. Nothing seems awkward or out of place. It seems like the way you would need a facial expression to be, unlike other companies that really seem to have issues with facial expressions. Now, this is the butthole that you got to heat up with the hairdryer, soften it up a little bit so you can plug his tail in. This figure is pretty freaking awesome. And I told you guys I had a small child that I could use, that he could be cramming into his little basket. And that child came with one of the Diamond Select not real Ghostbusters, just the Ghostbuster 2 figures. the art gallery guy. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but he came with that baby, and it seems to work really well with this figure, and it looks great. The figure itself, for being a lot of reuse, it works. Like, it definitely works, and the Four Horsemen definitely get the use out of reusing certain parts, but it's definitely repainted, recasted different plastic, and the amount of time and detail you put into these head sculpts, the mane, the tail, I actually had that attached, and it wasn't bad once you heated it up. Now, one thing I will tell you, definitely follow the rules. You might want to pop this torso off, slide the armor off, because this is a rubbery material. You don't want to get that too soft while you're trying to heat up his butthole to cram the tail into. But the chains look awesome. They fit really well. You got to pop the hands off to put the chains on. Got the little bells around his neck, and those can be, tightened up however tight you want them. They're already pre-tied a little bit, but you can tie them up differently. And it's just a really cool figure. I would never have thought I would have had so much fun posing up and playing around with a Krampus action figure. Sure, I've seen the Funko Pop one that was out there. Never saw it in person. Was tempted to get it, but I didn't. And then here comes Four Horsemen. They punch me in the stomach. They're like, hey, we're doing a Krampus figure, and happy holidays to our fans. And they executed this figure phenomenally. I really can't say enough good things about it. The sculpt and everything, how it feels and poses, is just really nice. The added on accessories that were a surprise to everybody. They didn't leak it. They didn't hint to anybody. It's like, boom, you get two head sculpts. You get the 1.0 skull, the 2.0 skull, and a pair of hands. I mean, that's very, very generous for the fact that we don't even get some accessories with figures that we should technically get for the price. And they're cramming in extra stuff by just putting it into a little wicker basket they made. They're like, hey, let's cram this stuff in here. Oh, and we get the sash in there. Can't forget about the sash. But still, extra accessories as a surprise is always welcome. And they just do a hell of a job when it comes to their figures. Now, some of you might be like, but do you collect holiday figures or anything like that? And I'm like, not really. But Krampus has horns. He's more demonoid, and I collect the Aether faction, and he's going to fit right up in there with that army. And this figure is just phenomenal. It really, having the little child to put into the basket definitely takes it to the whole next level. But I highly recommend, if you can get a hold of this, get it. I'm hoping you're not paying crazy secondary market, but this figure is phenomenal. I love it, and that sums up my unboxing and review of Mythic Legions Krampus. If you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. New to my channel, hit that subscribe button for me, as it'll help the channel grow. Hit the silver bell notification if you want to know when I post up a new video. And make sure you guys go check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. Website's down below. There's a promo code down there to get free shipping. And there's also a Facebook group you should definitely join. It's the Toyco Preorder group. It allows you to stay in the know with collectibles and allows you to take advantage of some of these pre-order prices on a lot of these imports, such as 30,000 Toys, SH Figuarts, Storm Collectibles, things of that nature. So you're not paying that secondary market and breaking the bank when you're trying to pick up figures that you weren't aware of. So check that out. And most importantly, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a happy holiday.